I will fix my sleep schedule. I will fix my sleep schedule. I will fix my sleep schedule. But not today, I won't. Hey, it's Alchin here. A little later than I meant to stream today, but I've been sleeping weird hours all over the place. But that's okay. We're gonna totally fix it tonight. Gonna be a slightly shorter stream than usual. Probably about 2-3 hours. I guess, you know, considering my recent trend, that's not too unusual, actually. But hey, let's not count hours, poke at words, okay? Anything I say should be thought of more as like a vibe-based experience rather than like a factual measuring of the realities. How deep are we into the temple here? I'm coming to the conclusion that we're supposed to have more of a party coming down here, because these two casters are not getting the job done. Every encounter is a desperate fight for our lives. I don't know how we're supposed to do the traditional adventurer, like 3 to 4 fight a day, when all my resources are taken up in the littlest. I guess I only used 2 first level spell slots in that last battle. But that was only against 2 shades, right? This is already looking like a pretty spicy situation here, okay. We are in sneak mode. Oh, and there's a third. Yeah, it's a phantom friend. The phantom over there in this room demolished us pretty much instantly. I don't think things are going to be much different with this one.
Yes?
Let's see if I can be like a little sneaky about this. Maybe like the F5 real quick.
Lava beyond seek.
Okay, see, I was hoping not everybody would feel the need to get involved, but
just say the word.
Out the way. I'm in sword mode with my finest stock. I only have a 21% chance to hit the shadows, so let's do a little floor. We need a frontliner. I'm gonna head back to the surface. We did have like a main story quest to talk to that dead lady in the tree or something. Find the dwarf woman from my dream. In my dream, I heard a message from a woman, a dead woman, hanging from the tree that stands in the center of Gilded Vale. Maybe nothing more than a dream, but there was a strange realism to it. I need to return there and see for myself whether there was anything to it. My condition is not lifted, and I am not sleeping well. He also already has frostbite.
Can do.
Maybe you're just resting at the inn. Let's see if we can win any fights down here before we go crying out. Neither of the phantom fights, for sure.
Let's see what's in here.
Lockpicks required 3. Let's
I shall be discreet.
Open first. Let me just poke our head a little bit around here. Maybe we'll find something that'll make this such a... Maybe there's some sort of anti-ghost weapon here that will let my melee character actually hit ghosts with more than 21% accuracy. Are ghosts just like hyper-resistant to physical, or have I like completely borked up my build? Okay. Like what guarantees my accuracy in combat? My accuracy is 37. 35 is from my class, 2 is from perception, 4 is from my weapon, and 6 is from my level. So perception is the only stat that affects this, might's the only stat that affects this. There's no such thing as like a finesse weapon in this game, I don't think. I think it's just all damage is tied to the might stat, whether you're a wizard or a knight or a rogue, it all comes down to might. Dex is action speed. So okay, this system is good in that like it makes every stat valuable to every build, But it's also kind of bad in that, like, every character is going to want to kind of favor the few stats. In fact... Hey, I don't really... Determines how like their spells or attacks interrupted. Okay. So everybody does need this. But I feel like I have too much investment in this. And not enough investment in Might and Dex. My intelligence feels just about right. That plus 30% duration has been huge. I feel like I should also have higher perception than I have. Because I'm having a real tough time with weapon accuracy. Which seems to roll on a D100 system. This seems to be like my modifier here on the D100. The roll so I can get is a 30. I don't really know how this works actually. Is it like if I rolled this number or less I hit? If I got it down to like, no. Because it goes up with stuff. So that has to be some sort of additive modifier. This could be if I get this number or over, but... You know what? I'm not going to think about it anymore. This 37 accuracy is giving me like a 21% chance to hit these ghosts. Yours is way less interesting. We have the same... Is it just like a class-based difference for us? 20 from Wizard, 2 from Perception, 6 from Level. Okay. So I'm getting 9. 4 from my weapon and 5 from my class that he doesn't have. Yeah, so he's like a Dex wizard. Okay, interesting. I wonder if these stats are just what we have for the whole duration of the game. It's been only my 3rd level up. I haven't gotten a ability score improvement like you'd get in 5e. This might just be like what we're stuck with, so I might need to retool some of this. I might need to cut... Ooh. Maybe I cut this and my con both down to 8. That gets me 6 more points. I put 2 more into might. The rest into perception. Would give me like a chance to hit an enemy.
Leave it to me.
I also try fighting stuff that isn't ghosts. I should try lots of things. I think for now, we're going to give up on exploring on this place until we either level up or get another party member.
Aye?
Just say the word.
So for now, let's gather topside and figure something out. So I don't particularly feel like spending this whole stream losing to the same 3 Jades in 100 fights. I did like 2 hours of that at the end of last stream. We're gonna learn and grow and adapt and be better than we were before. A shocking idea, I know. Character development on this channel. Someone that isn't on the screen. I know, I know. Shock and alarm. Get the hell out of here. I'm gonna go make friends and figure out stats and stuff. Hoping that I'm just under-leveled and not every fight's gonna be this rough. Maybe we'll find a new companion at the tree. Maybe that dwarf woman will come and join me. Although she's probably like some kind of shaman or something. I would really like just any frontliner, any kind of tank. Desperately so. He's like just a pure straight wizard, and I'm like some sort of like force. There's actually no class in 5e that operates this, and it's actually kind of amazing. We're like a resource generation class. We dabble in auto attacks and like, you know, regular martial engagement, and that earns us sick wizardry. Oh, that is a blatantly
Just say the
magical
word.
body up there, ain't it? Maybe I should go hire a mercenary at the tavern. How much did it cost to hire a level 2 mercenary? I made some money since then. Nobody down here wants to join the party. Archer, sellsword, Urgiet. You had a name. Aider, yeah. What were you all about? Right. Is he gonna have feelings about me talking to this lady? Excuse me, ma'am. I believe we were supposed to have a conversation of some sort.
How may I help?
Just say the word.
Have
Not a
Haldara
problem.
Durbaranzi. Like, oh, there we go. The circle, it should be attached to your feet, ma'am. Ma'am, your circle. The squat, distended body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from this thin, crooked bow that sags the tug of her noose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the ropes that suspends her, and her lifeless head lolls forward rigidly from one side to another when the breeze shifts. You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surroundings, but there is a tepid warmth to it, and you feel somehow that you could reach out and touch it. Not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out towards the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with a new, unfamiliar awareness. Once you've expanded enough to reach her, there's a sudden jolt to your mind, a ringing electric surge of images, words, and sounds. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes, and you feel yourself being pulled down into some deeper consciousness, in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. And when you open them again, she is staring at you with eyes clouded in a milky fog. Her body still swaying in a wind you no longer feel from a tree that stands pleated in a misty void. The woman gives a slow nod of her head, the rope creaking as she does so. She smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost?
I squint.
It is both, I think. Yes?
How are you able to speak to me? I need to understand something that's happened to me. I think I survived a Biolok. Do you know why that would be?
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing.
Interesting. You know of any guesses as to why? No intonations, no clues?
Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Call them. Those
Interested
days
to
are
know
all
what the
behind,
trade
you know?
is, but souls break apart, you say?
Oh, yes. Entropy.
Oh, the whole point there should be
Ramadan's
eternal
work.
souls.
We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again, but less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think.
Are you in the process of succumbing now? How are you able to speak to me in your state?
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it.
Oh.
I think it is a very good choice.
Cool, that's not foreboding at all. Hey, why don't you tell me that something's happening to me? She nods, a look of pity on her face, as though consoling a child.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there.
No, so you've experienced these changings as well.
You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
Hey now. I think you're implying things about me there, a watcher. Please, I'm not a voyeur, lady. That's what you mean, right?
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, no. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair, and
at least
we
not,
are
like, exclusive,
visiting
you know.
you and
I'd like to
I,
participate every
and
once in
it
a while,
reminds me
at
of
least.
better times. Souls pass
so what we're
on.
talking about?
Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how.
Interesting. Okay. So I am Watcher now. I can see the thrumming of the souls. I feel like I just picked the right class then for the plot. Unless it's like, because isn't my class all about manipulating souls? And I just got the power to see and perceive them in like a higher depth? That feels like a huge acceleration for my... not Chanter. My Cypher arts.
A watcher sees, though,
When
knows
all
what to
goes
look
well.
for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them. Know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were adults. See memories even their honor can't recall. A wonder to
So
behold
all those
when all
people
goes well.
I was
A
interacting
wonder.
with in the town, I was getting like their past lives flashing through me. Aww. So that relationship wasn't between, maybe it was between those two ladies in a past life, and they found each other again in this one, and what do you mean when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
Yuma smiles at you reassuringly, fanning out a tuft of long whiskers that sprout from one of her cheeks.
You should see old Mayorwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
I know something about you.
Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
Who are you?
And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Baranzi, of the Valian Royal Academy of Animantic Sciences. Not the greatest of their number, but I came here all the same because this was where help was needed.
An animancer.
A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been made.
Aww.
Had been.
And
To hear
continue
the
to be
locals
made.
tell it,
For
we're a
you to
gang of soul
oversee.
manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are.
Okay, interesting. So animancy in like real world is like the studying of the soul of objects and animals in nature. It's like, yes, people have souls, but so does that tree. You know, that tree is the soul of a tree. This knife has the soul of the knife. It craves to be used when it was put in this form. This is like reframing animancy down to like a more like they manipulate the souls of people. They see and perceive and study. Interesting. I mean, maybe the trees and the world also have souls, but so far I've only seen this soul cling to life.
But the best of us, the best, inspirations, miracle workers. My parents were soul twins, miserable before they met, empty inside. It was an animancer who helped one find the other, turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes. How soon we forget when we're afraid. It's a fascinating science. A fascinating time to be alive in a place like Deerwood that does not control the research, no? I love the Valian Republics for many things, but their recent caution will leave them behind, I fear.
Okay, so like, yes, the government of Deerwood doesn't control your research, but I feel like, you know, the social structures of the era sure put a halt to what you were doing here, my lady. You may have to rethink your choice of locale. She laughs, a rasping, choked cackle escaping between rows of buttery yellow teeth, causing her body to bob up and down with each spasm. Seeing her blank expression, she catches herself.
Oh, come now. Such a question. As though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her last bit of cheer.
Okay, yeah, obviously you were hung, but why were you hung?
Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found?
What does balance mean? But a person's essence probably shouldn't be permeable. I mean, I guess their cells are permeable. They let things through, but your essence? That should be immutable, brother. Relating to or denoting electrons involved in or available for chemical bond formation. Oh yeah, so valence electrons, fury unpaired. Okay, power or competence. There we go. Okay. Okay, so it's like testing her virility, or testing her, potency is another one that has sexual connotations. Her vigor, her vim, testing her... Yes, okay, understood.
Nothing at all.
Of
course.
No, honey.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Eldera closes her eyes and her head slumps forward over the noose. And your surroundings seem to bleed into your vision from some unknown place of waiting. Bale was granted Crucible of the Soul. Oh, just that little thing? Oh, nothing to worry about there. That's just the Crucible of my soul. It's not a lot of experience in the grand scheme of things. Okay. So once per rest, I can unravel the vital essence of my enemies, gaining endurance in the process. Okay. So I wound the enemy's endurance, and I drain it as my own. So it's a 22 endurance swing. It's worth about a third of a health bar, and I get one per encounter. I mean, sure. I'm sure it'll help. It doesn't quite make me a tank, though. I won't see that changing anytime soon.
17 and a half.
Excuse me? 17 and a half what? Smell of pipe smoke, at once earthy and sweet, winds its way into your nostrils. Your eyes trace the smoke to its origin, where you find a broad man with straw-colored hair leaning against a mossy rock wall, his pipe held to his lips with one meaty hand. He looks you directly in the eye, but the look is not aggressive. He regards you with a peculiar smirk.
17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
Yeah, do you want to, like... Because she's like a full person. What are you talking
people
about?
Hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted, anyway.
And you're out here counting every day? Aloth frowns. Is that what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, it might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
Yeah, and what's that say about you? What was that about a dwarf?
You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
I was never going to call into the question the personhood of dwarves, sir. He looks at you a moment, his brow arched, his smirk broadens.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
I've been a little out of sorts lately. Of course, we all get our bad days when we stand perfectly still and stare at corpses for a while without blinking. He winks. Do you know what a watcher is?
Best not use that word round here. Could be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be.
Exactly did I get pulled into? Okay, he's explicitly my class name. Did I actually just pick the class that was like a dead-end lock with the plot?
Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense. The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
You're a soldier. Thane's War. Only one in my lifetime. Fellow decides he's living location of Aethys. Or with those Red Saris, marches on Deerwood, so we give him the Deerwoodian hello.
We blew him up.
He smiles at this. This is the smile of one recounting a joke for effect rather than enjoyment. Who is Athos? God of birth and redemption? Formerly anyhow. Maybe they call him something different where you're from. Yeah, my Lord and Savior, Jesus H. Christ. Other questions. Why was your headman hanged? Cool. Got involved. Radric sent his men down here the other day. Said they had on good authority someone in town was working with Kulsk, plotting Radric's overthrow. Said if he didn't come forward right there and then, they'd hang every last one of us. No one was coming forward, so Swithin, that's my headman, he steps up and says it's him. They took him at his word. He sighs and shakes his head, his eyes fixed on a tree. Bound to happen sooner or later. If not for plotting against Radric, then for protecting me.
Pick
What does
the
the town have
wrong
against
god.
you?
That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea.
Okay, so you explicitly worship the god of rebirth. Wait, so are you a paladin then?
Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys.
I mean, like, I shouldn't
Got an
assume that
army
you're
with
going to
him.
join me, but you're talking an awful
Suddenly,
lot.
Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me.
They did it. They hung him,
Seems that's no
so...
longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Raedric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
But you should probably be, like, out of town before the next time these guys roll through, huh? Listen, man, I got an offer for you. Who's called? Someone got tired of all the hangings. He's on the run now. Probably will till they catch him. If you're next to be hanged, what are you still doing here? He gives a half smile. Drinking, mostly. Point of fact, I'm on my way out. I just haven't figured out where I'm going yet. Not a whole lot of places out there that don't think Waden's legacy started with Wademan. We could travel together. Where are you headed? Some place called Cade Noir. There's an old watcher there. Might be able to help
I even
me.
remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before.
Something kindles in Nadir's eyes, and the vigor of purpose finds its way into his voice.
Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
Ben, I'm the best friend you got in around. That's a fine reason if I ever heard one.
All right then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
What, you want me to take you to some more murder trees? I got a tour, the murder tree checklist for the whole area. 3rd level fighter. Okay, he came in roughly our experience level. This is good, this is good. Let's see here. He has a 45 endurance, 2nd wind. That's half his health. Sick. He can't do anything with scrolls or locks, but he's got camping bonuses. Hell yeah. Oh, I see. These are just, like, tied to these. So survival gives you access to camping bonuses. I see, I see. Then athletics. Is that 9 health per point? Or is it, like, percentage-based? Maybe it's 10% per athletics level? I don't know. We'll have to pick someone up with some athleticism to them. Okay. Saint's War Armor, plus 3 damage reduction, piercing specifically. He's constantly recovering endurance. That's crazy. That's crazy. A little under an endurance a second for 45 seconds. And then... like 2 per second. Huh? Base plus 2, plus 1 every 3 levels after 1. So level 4, it's going to go up again, but where's the point coming from then? You know what, I'm not going to think about it too much. Defender! Fighter does more conservative strategy, concentrating on locking down enemies as stray too close. Fighter increases his or her number of engagement threats to 3, but okay, cool. So he activates that, and instead of only being able to fight 1 enemy, he can fight 3 at once, so he becomes a slightly worse tank while he does so. That's pretty cool. Activates when his health's below half, he becomes more accurate and more damaging. Cool. Twice per encounter, he can knock a fool down. And the 2nd wind, and then rapid recovery. Okay, gotcha. So we finally have our tank. That's what we've been asking for. I thought it was going to take us longer to find it when I named the stream, but 35 minutes in, we have found a tank. So let's redesign our... How did I do that again? Map, journal, character, inventory. Okay, you come with a shield. Good, 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 good. Makes you less accurate, but who cares? I am going to... $20 to $29 slow. 15 to 24 average. Does it do the same damage when I have it on this character, or do my stats modify it some? 15 to 22. I think the speed's more important. I don't know exactly what the formula is for my energy generation. It might be based on damage. But I think just getting more hits off is pretty important to keep that going. Okay, we'll call that good there. Okay, we need to figure out... That didn't change our... How in the world did I adjust my formation? No. Is it N? Okay, hold on. Controls. Formation, tactics. Formations, F. That should have been obvious. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so that puts this guy in the front. I'm slightly back. My wizard's way farther back. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, back to the dungeon then, honestly. This changes everything, question mark? If he can actually, like, hold enemies off for a while my actual party gets set up, then, like, no, it's insane. He does seem to have all sorts of regeneration abilities. He might actually be able to survive more than a couple of rounds in combat, even with the enemy's considerable burst advantage. Were there any rooms here that I didn't beat that I just kind of, like, limped away from? I have a feeling in my heart that I may have ran away from this encounter. If that's the case, then we're going to avenge ourselves on it right here and now. We did not, in fact, show such cowardice, and why would we? Because we are the best who have ever done it. Experts of the real-time with pause RPG. No one can dare say otherwise. Don't look at my horrible ability choice. Don't look at my stat oh, speaking of stat allocations, how does this guy? Might and con, mostly, okay. Yeah, a tank through and through. Okay, I put you guys into a formation, but you guys don't seem to be respecting the formation.
Not a problem.
I feel like, yeah, there we go. You guys don't, like, have your formation in mind while, like, pre-positioning yourself. And it kind of hurts. Okay. Tricky. There was a fight in this room down here, and there was good stuff in that chest. Stuff that I wanted. I think the guy doesn't spawn until the chest is opened, right? So we can kill the ads first.
Quick and quiet.
Yeah. That's a lot of ads. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Let's reposition this a little tiny bit, yeah. So, what are we working with here? Okay. I'm gonna stand here and let 3 enemies catch on to us. So we attack in the back.
Just say the word.
You switch to a bow, start giving him the business.
How may I help?
And then honestly, let's just get this as soon as possible.
Lava will be on seek.
Okay, so we have all but one of the enemies engaged in our tank already. That's excellent news. So let's turn around. We'll knock this guy down.
Yeah.
I can't help but noticing you're not doing your job here. Okay. So now we're gonna recruit this guy with a 60% chance.
Yes.
And then... let's just for now keep attacking
Yeah.
normally here. This guy's doing a pretty good job surviving damage. Oh, I thought we killed this guy, I'm not gonna lie.
Just say the word.
I was ready to completely get off.
Just say the word.
Yes.
There we go. Excellent, excellent,
Yeah.
excellent. This guy needs a heal. We'll take our second win. Time now. Excellent, excellent. That's the shadow that was recruited to join us.
Yes.
Everyone, make sure you're focusing the
Just
same
say
guy
the word.
down. Next hit you get, we can cast a spell. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let's absolutely blast a fool. Why am I not able to target with this? You know what? It doesn't matter. Hey,
You're mine.
Oh, I target an ally with, and then it bounces to the enemy. That's right. Alright. Good fight, squad. Adir, you were an incredible change
Just say
to
the
our
word.
battlefield tactics. Oh my goodness. My respect for you is... I'm not going to say boundless, because there's definitely a bound, but... it abounds. It's
Not
enough
a problem.
That it, a little bit, you know? Be proud of yourself. That's what I'm saying.
Get your blood!
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and regen off that one. Just trying to keep you on your toes there, new guy. When you explore the dungeon with me, things get a little cray-cray. Gotta make sure that you're, oh, I see that you're already at your, like, lower limit. Ooh, yikes. It's okay, we're not gonna worry too hard about that. We're just gonna fight the ghost that appears. Okay, great, great. So this is a dry run, fighting a
How may I
single
help?
phantom. We'll see just how rough that Phantom 2 ghost room is gonna be. I guess when you know about it and you summon it in your turn, so it can't be that... Ugh. Right.
Just say the word.
Just go ahead and end this quick as we can, yeah, because... You're not gonna be all getting any debuffs or nothing going into this next situation.
I'm just too good. It's a curse.
Hey. Oh boy. We should go sleep at the inn. I know in my heart of hearts that it'd be the responsible thing to do. That said... God, there are so many fights left in here, though. Which is why I can't sleep now. Which is why I cannot. I could not in good consciousness. Oh, this is a once-in-encounter thing, huh? Oh, it doesn't work when your health cap, though. Oh, that's funny and also scary.
Just say the word.
Probably just start off with...
How may I help? Lava.
Just say the word.
Yes? Lava be on seek!
You're not getting through me.
Okay, friend Shadow's still like full health. He's not gonna be friends for much longer.
Curses!
Just say the word.
I misclicked on that one. Pick him up, take him. Ugh, that is a dead friend. You're gonna get up with 1
shall
HP
deal with
after
this one.
right? You're gonna...
Just say the word.
We're gonna be
You
cool.
better run!
Curses!
Those stupid traps did so much damage, man.
Just giving them a fair shot.
What? Gaze upon me and my crucible. Okay. That
Just
wasn't
giving them a
nothing.
fair shot.
It wasn't a lot, but it wasn't nothing. Oi,
Aye.
oi, oi. Rude.
Lava be on seek!
Could've probably just used my
Lava be on
book,
seek! Aye?
but- Aye. Everyone up. Everyone over it.
Indeed.
Okay. Surely whatever this is. You hear a grinding noise beneath your feet. The rush of water. Oh, we drained out the room before us. Cute, cute, cute.
Just say the word.
Okay, I should just go to the surface and go to the inn. But... Uh-huh. Healing in this game isn't great, because it doesn't ever seem to it always seems to interact with your endurance, never with your health. So I think preventing the damage loss in the first place is probably for the best. Yeah. No notes. Good rest, good rest. This time we will not be face tanking any traps, and that should expand our adventuring day considerably. We did lose 2/3 of our knight's health in just fireball. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
A little stinky, but we can handle it. Everybody get to ooh, 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 ooh. That was a little different than I was expecting. We do have his aura on. Good, good, good. Okay, and that means that this guy's got easy targets for his little AoE.
Just say the word.
And then I've got a pretty funny target for... Let's wait till we have one more energy for the amplifier. Give it the bounce.
Let's have it out!
Yeah.
Well done, well done. An excellent thought. Or an excellent
Not a
thought.
problem.
You're an excellent thought too, Vale, don't worry. A gleaming silver key, thou say. I wonder where that shall get me.
Yeah. Quick and quiet.
You should be stealthing more often, because it's a good idea. Okay, so we're gonna send Old Man in first.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna see if I can get into that chest before he gets caught. I did not get into the chest. Oh, that's a lot more guys than I was expecting too. Yikes. Okay, we're gonna have to be ready for the second wind for sure this time. Let's hold them over here.
Yes.
We'll send Wizard Guy here to try and get a good spell cast
Just say the
on
word.
it. And we'll send me here to off tank just in case. Okay. There will be no off tanking.
Just say the word.
There will be no just in case. We are gonna immediately make a friend here.
Yes.
As for you, you should try and blast as many in a line as possible. Ooh, okay. This isn't the best line we can possibly do. Okay, we are actively cooking our old man, I think.
Whose side are you on?
That did kill a lot of men, though. Ultimately worth it.
How may I help?
You cast this AoE here. Shadow that is our friend is dead. You still haven't used your... Okay, excellent, excellent.
Leave it to me!
Just say the word.
Yeah, because healing in this game only, like, expands how long you can do the particular fight. It doesn't
shall
expand
deal
your
with this one.
adventuring day like it does in 5th Ed. Or other editions of D&D. Like, I can heal my endurance
I meant
all
to do
day,
that.
but I'm still gonna be dipping out of this health pool. So that's an interesting limitation.
Let's have it out!
I meant to do
We're
that.
gonna get this guy, right? I don't have to... Well, let's just go ahead. Okay. Good job, sir. Good job. Okay, so we use about half his health. So we use his health bar, like, almost 3 full times.
Just say the word.
Crazy.
I'm
hold
on it.
Hold on. We should be detecting for traps. Yeah, we don't need any of this. Ooh, a crumpled note, you say. This parchment is fairly intact, though the parchment himself has been crumpled. Gesture! I know that the temple baths boast the great healing properties, and that your back ails you still. Still, I would ask that, if you are to indulge for the greater part of the day, give over your key to the sanctum to someone else for safekeeping. This is not the first time we have been forced to wait to perform the day's rites, and Retrix Obrica has often too far below to hear our knocking. Just is often too far below, I see. Well, maybe you should hire more competent priests that actually, you know, give a shit about the faith. And the sun shall break through the darkness, and the new dawn arriving with the rebirth of the day. Rejoice all ye who dwelleth in the shadow, who are broken and beaten. The winter soon shall come to an end. Spring shall rise, bringing light and life to the world. Radiant life, and thy soul shall find warmth in his arms. All creatures bask in his glory. The rays of his countenance bathe the world, bringing an end to the night, ushering in the day. Kneel before him and wonder at his benevolence. Feel the warmth of his radiant presence. If thou art broke, he shall make thee whole. If thou art in darkness, he shall bring thee to light. If thou art sinful, thou shalt be reborn. If thou art cold, his warmth shall bolster thee. How canst I, so lone and wornly, speak of proper adulation? Thine eyes, whose gaze sees me in the sin, yet it still shows love. Thine eyes, who grip pulls me out of the darkness. Thine ears, listening to my every prayer. Thine heart, bright as the dawn, giving me warmth when I am raw. Hail this, Light of the spring, sun of the world, thou givest me life and purpose. If thine heart be black, if thine intention be impure, thy life is forfeit. For he hath seen, he can see, he will see. Nothing is hidden from his glory. His light touches every corner of the world. Nothing is hidden from his sight. If thou dost thy work in the dark, if thou would keep thine action hidden, thou shalt be burned in the sun of the new dawn. Day comes soon, prepare for the dawn. Nothing is hidden from his reach. See, anyone can handle that part of the priestliness. So you gotta get people that are like good for the day-to-day business. Be taking these, thank ya.
Nothing will slip past me.
We don't gotta be in stealth right now. Let's grab the whole party, come to this door, and then we'll engage in some stealth shenanigans. This feels like big room. It feels like where all the priests are going to be hiding. Well, I think we're assuming a no survivor situation, but... God. I don't like it. Something's going to come out of this. This is going to be like a broken wall. There's going to be like a fucking devourer coming out this chamber. Okay.
Just say the word.
How may I help?
Alright, everybody. Get into position.
Just say the word. Athena Farino Varinarima.
Well thought, well thought. Our boy didn't take any damage that time. That's as good as we can hope for. We're taking that right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's this situation? Why is there like a little room hidden here? Oh, maybe I could have interacted with the little pulleys outside. Oh, this is a stairway down. Yikes. This dungeon goes deeper. It's already scary enough at the current depths. Okay, squad.
Yeah.
In slow mode. What are we doing in slow mode? You chill the fuck out.
Nice and quiet.
I was hoping we were going to see something interactable here when we went into stealth mode, but alas. There ain't no way. They wouldn't waste that space. Alright. I should have free saved before this room. This was a complicated fight.
Aye?
Just say the word.
Starts off with a phantom. Yeah. Luckily, old man tanks it all.
Yes?
Boop. Boop.
Just say the word.
Boop. Boop.
La Faru.
Athena Varinarima.
Get top line!
Oh my god, he died so fast.
Curses!
Oh my god, he got back up. What the hell?
Get top line!
Why'd he get back up? I mean, like, I love it, but, like, why did it happen? Oh god.
Yes?
Get the kill, get the kill, get the kill, get the kill, get the kill.
Curses!
Slippery devil.
Actually really close to winning that fight. Oh, hold on. We still might have a chance. No. 740. 757. 3 minutes ago. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. This shouldn't be too bad. Okay, this is what just
Leave it
before
to
we
me.
entered that room and discovered that. Yikes. Okay.
Nice and quiet.
Okay. We're gonna do so much better this time because we're actually gonna like position ourselves.
Just say the word.
Okay. spell of friendship on you.
Aye?
You are gonna come here and you're gonna blast this one to bits.
Lavaru!
I will engage.
Curses! Leave it to me!
Lavaru beyond seek!
Yeah.
How may I help?
This ain't going the best. Okay, he automatically got back up, and I don't know why, but we love that.
You're not getting through me.
Does he just get like one of those a day or something, or? Okay,
Aye?
he still got like a health bar's worth in here. Let's not mess around like at all. Let's just
say the
blast
word.
with everything we've got.
Lavaru beyond seek!
Pull up for the old man to survive the battle. No? Okay. Ooh, you know, it probably would have been better for you to attack my wizard. But, I am stunned. I am stunned. I am stunned. I am stunned.
I shall.
Oh. You see, that's what I wanted was for you to, but not after killing my friend. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. Why is this fight so hard? It's just like a random
Not a problem.
spattering of ghosts just hiding away at the end of a... Okay.
Keeping an eye out.
Stealth mode. Up to the door. We do a little quickie quick. Show ourselves. Combat starts. I immediately rush the Phantom with this guy. This guy is immediately gonna throw souls at this guy.
Just say the word.
She is going to mind control him.
I feel
You are going to keep nuking the man that you nuked. Which I think is this guy. You
Yeah.
are going to focus your arrows into this man right here. And you're gonna cue this
Lavaru beyond seek!
early.
Yes?
You're just gonna keep doing that.
Yeah.
We need these things out of the fight as quick.
Lavaru beyond seek!
Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent.
I meant to do that.
Totally, totally. That's what you meant to do. I believe it 100%. Okay, yikes.
Yes?
Send another of these.
Just say the word.
You are gonna send one of these.
Lavaru beyond seek!
We're gonna pray that our man here can hold just long enough. Yeah! Oh shit, he
You better
teleported.
run.
Oh, that was a whole different one.
Just say the
Everybody,
word. You're mine.
get him. My wizard!
I meant to do that.
No, my beautiful boy! Oh, he only got frostbite. Who cares? Honestly, you can go down too. You get that 50% health. Let's. Oh, and his health's been reduced. Damn it.
Just say the word.
His regen's way stronger than I thought. He's like really ripping through that health bar like multiple times every combat, huh?
Not a problem.
It is not within our natures to forgive. Those who seek redemption seek a long and winding path. A road which takes us down into the very hollows of our souls. This is to reflect upon the fractured aspects of ourselves. Luckily, I'm here asking for permission, not for forgiveness. Okay.
Just say the word.
I permit myself to canoe deeper down. Oh, that means we have to refight the one guy in here. Damn it. It's a guy. Surely we can handle a guy. Hey, get that guy. wave. Just wave it all away. We'll be taking that. Thank you, Governor. A little quick save. Oh, I thought this was gonna be a whole nother floor. Oh, this is just a room.
Aye?
Okay, 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 okay. That's better than I thought.
Just say the word.
In here, we're gonna have a good oh, just ooze. It's just ooze. What ooze it? None of ooh.
Yes?
Okay, spirit in the back. It's okay. We can handle this. We ran the simulations.
Just say the word.
Oh, that's a lot of. Hold on. That's
Aye?
a lot of ooze. It's a lot of ooze. We'll lose to the ooze if we let it smooth.
Just say the word.
Mind control. This laddie.
Aye?
You're casting a spell. You're doing your thing. Go ahead and trick this guy. You're gonna get back up, right?
Aye?
Probably doesn't count it if it's to.
Lavaru, be on seek! I shall.
Oh,
These ones are in for a walloping! I shall deal with this one. That's not very helpful.
I see. Let's roll that one back just a touch. I mostly cooked my cipher with the wizard's fireball.
I'm on it.
It's a little yikes. I'll be the first.
I'll
to
see what
admit.
I can find.
Just say the word.
Aye?
Just say the word.
Go ahead and mind control this guy from
How
the
may I
start.
help?
And then everyone can focus on the
Just say the
oozes.
word.
Well, he went down shockingly quick, but it's okay, because the Shadow's my tank now.
Get to our enemies!
And we're gonna make up enough energy while
You're
fighting the
mine!
little ads that we can continue to... Oh my god, did the little ads actually take him out? Holy shit.
Lavaru, be on seek!
Well... turns out when your tank doesn't have enough health to do tank things, it doesn't really do all that much. Let's go ahead and take our deflection thing off.
How may I help?
Just say the word.
Okay. Mercy, that word? Is that the word we're just saying?
Just say the word. Yeah. Just say the word.
Aye?
Just say the word.
Sit!
Oh, where the spirit is, but I guess we decided to path out this time. That's gonna help us, dividing this into a couple little fights. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes?
It's all about picking our angles here. Oh,
Yeah.
it wasn't the angle I was hoping for, but
How may I help?
well, we can make this. Boy. Just go ahead and cook this man. We're gonna have to rest after this fight.
Lavaru, be on seek!
No point in saving resources. This could protect me in theory. But it doesn't matter, as the guy died before I tested that theory. Okay.
Just say the word.
Ooze. Some ooze, and let me guess. Some slime? It's more ooze. Darn, I was really hoping for some gunk for once, but that's okay. Oh.
Not a problem.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
I'll see what I can find.
I don't have any camp supplies left, so I can't rest right now.
You're mine.
Tank only has 15 health. We should
You
probably
run.
even go get what we need to rest. Oh, we did that fight perfectly. We're taking no damage, though. Oh, we can just do the rest of the fights like that? Ooh, perfect, perfect. What's all this cowards talk for, huh? We're unstoppable adventurer types. We're just gonna keep extending the adventuring day and extending the adventuring day, and our DM will never
Nothing will
punish
slip
us.
past me.
That is a demon-looking motherfucker, if ever I saw one.
Just say the word.
You know what? I have to be in combat to cast that. Oh, and I'm in combat all of a sudden. Good job, wizard bro.
I feel.
Okay, you join the team.
Yes.
You two are probably gonna be like here. The Scolder King, you say. Okay. Oh, and he died trying to leave.
That's no.
Okay. Probably be going up there pretty fresh for that one.
Not a problem.
Oh, we got a little bit of a lever hidden up here, huh?
Remind me never to help kill my god again.
You helped kill your god before?
Just say the
You wanna-
word.
You want to tell that story, bro?
Nothing will slip past me.
Why is this one purple? Oh, shit. Endurance, not health, I'll have you notice.
That'll do it.
Ooh, Guan Share, unique flail, one-handed. 11 to 17 crush damage, accurate versus deflection. Converts graze to hit, draining, and fine. So it heals you for 20% of the damage it does. It turns 30% of grazes into hit. That's a pretty accurate weapon, dog. Okay. We'll be scooping that up. We might even be using that instead of our S-Talk. And we already own a pry bar, right? Yeah. Will they stack, or do I have to, like... They will not. Let's go ahead and... Let's toss a lot of stuff in here. Okay. We can give that to our knight boy. Make him feel like a real paladin. Pry bar. Him. Put this on you. Looking fancy, looking fresh. Toss that in there. Anything important we should craft? Endurance and con, endurance and might, endurance, dexterity. Ooh, this could be good to cook to increase my accuracy a little bit. The perception bonus could be pretty nice. And the dexterities, that's a 3% performance speed buff, as well as it's a 1% accuracy buff. If I'm understanding things right. Sauce that down here. Ooh, actually, hold on. 15 to 22 slash versus 12 to 17 crush. But grazes hit and it drains. That could be really good for, like... I guess he doesn't, like, generate a resource when he attacks, so it's not as important that he hits his hits. But the drain could be really good in keeping him up in the fights longer. We're gonna toss this on him. I see no reason not to. We can change back if we feel like it's not performing. This was 15 to 22 and a speed of average. So that does also seem to be like a particularly strong weapon. Oh, but Guan's share is fast too. Oh, this might just flat out be a DPS increase too. Yeah, I can't wait to see how this goes. A lesser-known aspect of the god Aethys, Gon represents the cyclic nature of life in the seasons, often portrays a farmer wielding a scythe. He enjoys popularity among more rural followers of Aethys, who are drawn to his varying identities: provider, shepherd of the dead, and defender against injustice. Gon's share is said to have been crafted by a distraught Darudian smith after the destruction of his home by a Glanthadden raiding party. Upon arriving at a neighboring settlement, the Sith immediately set about his work, intending on crafting weapons suited to righting the wrongs of his village. Toiling over several weeks, he was able to fashion a heavy flail covered in small, sickle-shaped blades, which he was determined to send any returning invaders to the afterlife. Yo, that's so cool. I love how all the weapons in this game come with, like, real lore. It's not just like an Outrider's blade. It's like, nah, dog. This blade was made by the most butthurt smith of all time. It has kill all invaders carved into its very soul. Enjoy. That's so sick. I should be playing with the enchanting system more, I think. Let's see what it would cost me to get some quality enchantments in this bow. Zarip tongues, settlers, arrows, and turquoises. What would it take for accuracy? 2. Drake talons, topazes. Okay, we seem to mostly be missing Drake talons for everything that we want to do. I see. I need a level 4 crafter. And a lot more money. Okay. Okay, so we can do all these basic ones up to level 3, and then requires 4, requires 8. Oh, that's character level, not... Okay. I was like, damn, we got... Oh, this uses up 4 of the derp. Of the 12 that you can put onto the stuff. Beast, Primordial, Spirit, Vessel. So, Wilder. Okay, so this is against, like, the races that are playable. This is against, like, undeads and constructs. This is against ghosts. I'm assuming Wilder is, like, fae. This would be against, like, fairies and sprites and spriggans and fawns. And then Primordial, and then Beasts. I think I want to save up for... I'll probably be cycling this bow out before I get to level 8. But I think targeting fine, and, like, accurate 2, damaging 2, is all, like, pretty reasonable for a starting weapon, I think. So as soon as we get Drake Talons, we're making it accurate. And as soon as we get level 4, we'll make it fine. So planning up our future upgrades. Anything else in here that we missing? That seems to be some Watcher shit right there. Adra. Wanna delay ya. Alright, what do we got here, Spirit? The light rises from the bones as you approach. You have a moment to register the faintest image of a standing figure. Features a blur of mist or smoke before the world tilts. It is as you step sideways into a new life. You are racing down a flight of stairs, following a weaving circle of torchlight. Your own panting breaths are loud in your ears. Panic and your robes alike foul your steps, and you nearly stumble before a hand reaching out to grip your arm and steady you. A fellow acolyte who smiles encouragement as you reach the bottom. You run around and past the shallow reflection pool that marks the lowest point of the temple, following the dark shapes of the older priests as they lead the way towards a narrow hall that leads to the vault. You pass one of the torchbearers as you go. The harsh illumination of the flames reveals a familiar face. For a moment, your awareness spans time and identity, and you think Wharton has joined you here at the bottom of the temple. In the memory, he glances at you for a moment, and then looks past at someone else. "I'll come back once they're gone," he's saying. You're being pressed along the crowd, and his words are growing faint. "Just keep quiet. We can't take any chances." Inside the vault, golden relics gleam like welcoming stars. Memory twists, jarring you loose from one moment and plunging you to another like a flung doll. There is only darkness around you now. You think yourself blinded, until the knowledge settles onto you like a cloak. The candles have all burnt away. You know now, too, with a sickening certainty, that nobody is coming. There is a cracking noise somewhere to your left, a wet slurping gurgle and a ragged sob. You cannot see, and so you cannot know which brother or sister has fallen, and which digs after what water a body may provide. You hear in the faint murmuring to your right the familiar cadence of a prayer, but you are no longer recognizing the words. You are too tired to do harm. The thirst is like fire within you. Your tongue is thick in your throat, and every breath is a struggle that leeches strength from you. There is a light, they said, at the end of every bout of darkness. This one does not end. The spirit releases you and you come back to yourself in pieces. Your vision clears, and the vault around you is revealed once more, cast in muted hues by the sickly illumination of the soul still drifting in like a fading fog. Fear wafts off the spirits in waves, fraying at your own emotions. If I was a worshipper of Aethys, that lying bastard, I'll see he'll pay for this. You feel a lashing coil of anger and fear from the soul before it floats downward to settle by the remains. It does not move towards you again. No matter how many times I see you stare off at nothing, it doesn't get less weird. You spend a few moments gathering what you can find of the bones of all the priests. It proves a heavy and gruesome burden, but you manage to recover them all. Okay, that was my quest for Wharton, so we don't have to do that other combat room. Everything up there is a purely optional fight, which kind of makes me desperate to do it even more, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, look. We're going in a bad situation. Our fighter's got no health. This is what adventurers do, is they throw themselves into bad situations and come out on top, right?
Nice and quiet.
Let's see if we can target a little more properly here. You come here. You come round this way. You have no spells. Okay.
Yes?
Just say the word.
Now that I'm in combat, you join my side. Yeah, you turn around and fight your dad. You're already dead, but like, Godspeed, son.
How may I help?
You got nothing in you, so you're just gonna... Did that guy die? Okay, hold on, go off. Ugh, you see, this guy's just, like, too brutal, though. Holy hell, he one-tapped his poor son. Ooh. I wonder if I can just, like, sneak through this and get some loot up here.
turn to...
We're gonna go ahead and drink
You're in
this
for a
real
walloping.
quick.
That's
Okay,
not very helpful.
that was cool.
Let's
That was,
have it out.
oh my god. 34, 21, 19. Yo, hold on. I gotta look at that combat log in more detail. That could tell me a lot about the... Because that said roll 22. So I think D20 system confirmed.
Leave it to me.
Okay, hold on. Aothis, hit
Just
this
say
guy.
the word.
You bitch, get this guy.
How may I help?
You honestly hide back here and wait for the enemies to be grouped. Enemies are grouped now, so we can go. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay. I see. Accuracy 47 for 46. Will 12. Equal. Accuracy minus will equals 34. He rolled a 66. And then with the 34, it equaled 100, so it was a hit. This was for the check of my spell. Hold on, wait. Accuracy 50 minus the enemy's fortitude of 50 equals 0, so there's a modifier of 0. He rolled a 38. A 38 plus 0 equals a graze. I see. My accuracy is 46, the enemy will is 12, so the modifier on the roll is plus a 34. If it gets 100 or higher, it's a hit. If it gets like 30 to 100, it's a graze. And anything lower than that's a miss. I did remember seeing that somewhere else. So, the modifiers are based on the enemy's applicable defense. So depending on the enemy, you have a positive modifier with anything from fucking 1 to... I see. You need a 50 accuracy to have a positive modifier against this crazy fool. My god. Oh, that's against, physical. I guess if I was doing against will or reflex saves, it might be... Okay. Okay, it's all coming together. I mean, this fight's not coming together. We super lost the shit out of this. But I kind of understand how the math of the game works now.
Helpful?
So, like, all stats are relative. The whole game is just contested saves. So it's hard to tell if you have good stats unless you know the stats of all the enemies. That's mildly frustrating, to say the least, but we can work within that. I don't think there's any shot of us winning this fight with our guy this week.
Not a problem.
I think we just go turn in the quest at Wertan, we go rest at the inn. And then we do come back and fight this out, I think. It is a long-ass fucking walk, but, like, at least we know the way now. That'll make it quicker to come back into Fucha. And we can go into high-speed mode. No reason to be wandering the maps at 1x speed. 8:30, huh? Should go to bed at 9. You should. I went to bed at midnight last night, and I was like, it's okay, I'll wake up at 4 in the morning, and the short sleep will help me get... No. No, I slept until, like, fucking 8. And it was not okay. So I need to make the decision now if I'm going to try and go to bed at 9, or if I make the pro gamer move of trying to stay awake for 24 straight hours to fix my sleep schedule. I feel like we've all pulled that move at least once in our life, but like usually in our early 20s. I'm 30. I can't be doing all that, right? Oh, am I convincing you or myself? Hey, Wartan.
How do you do?
You lied to me. What? Wharton grins certainly. I was clear about everything. The risk involved, is that what you mean? I did say there'd be spiders. And I'll pay you, of course, for the trouble. You're very nervous for an honest man. Something weighing on your conscience? Burton opens his mouth to protest, but something in his expression stops him. He swallows nervously and looks away. His voice, when he speaks, is small. But how did you... The place is full of shadows, spirits of those you killed. They're not... I didn't kill them, he eyes you fearfully. Right up until the end, You don't understand. I tried to help them, I did. Every day, every single day, I went to that temple and I warned them. I told them they were playing with fire, and Ranger couldn't be patient forever. And every time they'd shrug it off, like I didn't know what I was talking about. Like it wasn't costing me coming in to try and help them. I could have been arrested alongside them. Intellect 13. You worked for Raedric? Yes. But not anymore. It's been a long time since I held a blade. He hesitates. I knew what was coming. It was their own damn stupidity that kept them in there. Couldn't understand. Every warning I gave, they ignored. The Retrix, she said they'd be reborn anyhow, so it didn't matter. The Retrix, she said they'd be reborn anyhow, so it didn't. So she got what she wanted. Her martyrdom, Raedric ordered us to round them up, lock them in the cells. I convinced them to hide, at least. They have that vault full of old relics, gold and such. I thought they could hide in there. And once the guards left, it's up the cell for passage out of Deerwood. Back to Adir. Now, I told the men that the priest had already gone. They ordered the temple sealed. I couldn't get in again. He shakes his head. There was nothing I could do. Riders are wide, disbelieving. Nothing you could do but tell someone. Get the town together. Organize a rescue. I'd have dug them out with my own hands if I'd known. They were some of the last decent folk left in this hole. And all I got left is people like you. You could have spoken up, told Raedric the truth. I could have. It would have ruined me, maybe killed me, but I could have saved them. He looks up at you, eyes wet. I didn't. I told you the way of it. I told you what happened. Guess it's your turn now to make a decision. Not too late to make amends, Wharton. You can still make peace with their descendants, with their families. I mean, you should definitely pay me the gold that you owe me, too. I'm not sure that's true. It's been years now. What am I supposed to do? Bury their bones, Wharton, and try and lead a better life than you have up to now. Looks at the remains, runs a hand through his hair, letting out another ragged breath. I can do that. I can. I'll lay them to rest. Try and do right by them, somehow. You lost the dead priest's bones. Thank you, truly, for what you've done. Given me a second chance. I'll put it to good use. Can't help but notice I didn't get any money with that resolution. You know, part of being a better man is, minding your obligations. Surely we gotta be close to a level up. 700.
Aye?
For me. 809 for you. 834 for you.
Just say the word.
We can make
Not
this work.
a problem.
Actually, you know, I bet if I could fight those guys down. Okay, let's go rest at the inn, and then probably buy some camp supplies while we're up here. And then we'll go fight that. I think even with my warrior, it's gonna be rough. But surely we can do it with the power of friendship. The power of 3 people who don't totally hate each other. The power of 3 people who haven't learned to hate each other yet. Alright, like every good adventuring party,
Hail, traveler.
eventually we certainly will. Like a room, please? I'll take the common room for no coppers, if you don't mind. No coppers sounds like a good deal to me. Really needs the police.
Hail, traveler.
What you got for sale? Okay. Camping supplies. Yes, 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 yes. We'll buy 2 of you. And then have we anything that we could sell, good chaps? I did want to keep doubles of everything. Just in case. 1s of these will be fine. Okay, thanks. Yeah. Yes. I wanted to keep that one so that I could date check. For lore reasons. I'll be taking your 29 coins, please, sir. Put this back into our... Guess we can't do that in this menu. You have... nothing I care to purchase, really. This is interesting. I could just get a free guy. We're at level 4, though, and then we'll be able to hire a level 3 guy. Ugh, they seem to increase by 250 CP a level. It's a lot of money just to spend on a dude. I mean, I guess, like, if I'd spend it on a sword, like, a dude who wields a sword is, like, clearly so much better, but, like... I don't know. I don't know how the distribution of party members is in this game. If I buy a character now, will he get kicked out by, like, a real storied party member, like, very soon?
Just say the word.
Judging by the formations menu, max party size is going to be 6 people. So, like, if I spend 750 on a guy, it's still going to be, like, 2... But I'm probably going to buy a guy, and I'll be like, oh man, a monk would be so cool. And then the very next character I recruit is going to be a monk. That's how these RPGs always go for me. I remember when I was playing Kingmaker for the first time, I spent like 45 minutes, 50 minutes, making, like, the consummate ideal bard. I went through all the spells, I did the math out, I figured out what the best spells were, what the best feats were, everything I needed to make, like, the ultimate bard. I went in, very first party member you get was a bard with the exact build that I picked for myself. Or at least the spells and actions that they had, identical. So I just dropped it and walked away. And then I tried to play that game again. And
Leave it to
I
me.
made a druid, and that playthrough ended for other reasons. I think everyone who played that game got to that fight in the cave with the spiders, and found they didn't have anything that targeted swarms well, and they just spent an hour and a half getting gnawed to death by little bit. No, just me? That was just a me thing? Oh. My bad, my bad. I guess I just suck real bad. So that's where I dropped that game. Which is a shame, because that one had a turn-based mode. A beautiful, beautiful turn-based toggle that all CRPGs should have. I know this one's not based on D&Ds. They don't have any, like, per-turn rules pre-figured out, but come on, they could do something. It is hard to balance the real-time with pause mechanics with turn-based mechanics. A lot of builds end up being, like, blatantly better in one type over the other, but, like, I think that's fine for a single-player game. It's not like this is, like, a multiplayer deathmatch game where you want people to be playing on even footings. Like, people can enjoy this game however they want. And I would enjoy it more in turn-based. Grumble, grumble. Grumble. But enough old man energy. I need to take this game on its own terms. I like the art. I'm not deep enough in to know if I really like the writing yet. People who say they can identify good writing in the first, like, minute of a movie or the first, like, 10 hours of a video game infuriate me. You don't really know what the writing is for this yet. You don't know. You have, like, a casual, like, I like the cadence of this. It's fun to listen to. But you don't know if it's good writing until it, like, starts to pay off some of the pathos it's building up. Good writing and bad writing should be, like, indistinguishable from each other until you get, like, 3/4 of the way to the climax.
Nice and quiet.
Or, like, some subjective things you can say, like, oh, the conversational tone of this is just too much for me. Or I don't like how non-serious it is. But, like, to try and make, like, a judgment call on the quality of the writing there is a bit much. Okay. Send you in here to mess with this guy. And then when you enter in combat, everyone else... Okay.
Just say the word.
You are friend-shaped.
I?
You get pounded. You get knocked down.
Lava will be on seek.
Okay, I did not expect him to immediately peel off towards the...
Yes?
Okay. Huh. Go ahead and top ourselves up. Top of the morning to me, top of the morning to me.
Yes?
Let's just burn all of our first level spells on this guy. Who needs them?
Just say the word.
Lava will be on seek.
Okay, that's one death. Let's trip this guy up.
Yes?
Let's... I don't fucking know, dog. What's this do exactly? Will check to daze them. No thank you. For 15 seconds, not worth my spell slot. This is a touch spell. I'm not getting that close to him. Yeah, I guess minor missiles is kind of the only way to play, huh?
Just say the word.
I?
Go ahead and blast this guy with a third level spell.
Just say the word.
This whelp is still on my team. Okay, that's good news.
Damn it.
Oh, my boy got back up. Hell yeah.
Death to our enemies!
Go ahead and shoot this guy and regenerate some resource, okay? Blind this fool.
Athena Falino. Death to
Ow.
our enemies!
Fair, okay. Okay, that was way better this time, though. We can actually beat this for sure. We just have to position better and get more value out of all of our spells. Okay.
Can do.
Okay.
Nothing will slip past me.
Everybody go into stealth.
I?
You need way better positioning. We need to actually, like, multi-hit with your fire thing. So you come straight up the center.
Yes?
You start to worm your way around.
Yeah?
You get the hell in here and add this guy to the... No. It's always got to be this guy. Okay, perfect. See, what makes the red different from the white?
This fight is mine!
backward and rough.
Just say the word.
Okay, I don't think you got cooked when I fired. Apparently I... Oh, shit. Did we kill both the whelps already? Interrupted whelp. Grazes whelp. That's both... Okay, that's both whelps dead. Okay, that's just the king left. I have no idea what I did to kill... But you know what? We're happy for it. We're happy for it.
Just say the word.
Now we're gonna bounce an amplified thrust off our boy here. And then he can go ahead and do this. I don't know. Oh, shit.
Lava will be on sea.
Fair, fair, fair. Okay, let's just cast all of our little free things.
Just say the word.
Hanging away. Okay, everybody, this should be a window for all kinds of free damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Kill him, yeah! Whew.
Just say the
It's a
word.
rougher fight than it had any right to be. All for one scolder ear, huh?
Leave it to me.
Ooh, no, no, no. The reward is in the hands of... Ooh, this is gonna summon a bunch of ghosts, ain't it? The end of the Saints' War and the detonation of the Godhammer bomb is still mourned by followers of the Aethys around the world. While the conflict diminished in Aethys' following in Deerwood, many remain faithful to the God of Dawn and Redemption, confident he'll one day rise again. Many followers make annual pilgrimage to shrines and temples of Aethys, or what remain of them, on the anniversary of St. Waidwin's death. The particulars of these vigils vary. In Ridsaris, they are often marked by song and by the recitation of St. Waidwin's sermons. In the Deerwood, where worshippers of Aethys are more often persecuted, such ceremonies may involve standing in respectful silence until sunrise. It is customary for worshippers to wear armor or other articles that commemorate Aethos and his leadership through Waidwen. The helm bears the sunburst emblem of the Red Siren Army. It was likely worn by a soldier serving in the Saints' War. Cool, I guess we'll put that on you. Any ghosts gonna pop out and get butthurt about that? No? Okay. Once again, we're gonna be giving all the... Hold on. Resolve +1, Perception +1. This might actually be better for my main character, Rip. Getting her perception up and making her more accurate. I do not love the Templar look. Kinda clashes with the rest of the fit, not gonna lie to y'all, but it's like statistically the correct choice. Toss that one on there, Strawberry.
Yeah.
As you or the rest of you lot. Excuse me? Use me? To where? Is it going to be like a different part of the same floor? Ooh, interesting. Where does it go out to, then? As you step over the circle of candles, you hear a rattling clunk from the wall nearby. A door slides open with the grinding rasp of stone. Okay, that's our way out when we're done. What's this all now? The candles flicker gently as you approach. There is a gap above the altar, lined with broken glass, where a mirror may once have been set into the wall.
The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god. Redemption. They got this whole right for when you come of age. They take you by the hand and you descend through the temple with your eyes covered, and that's supposed to be like a wicked life. They don't tell you where you're going. I was sweating like crazy when I did mine.
You thought you were in trouble.
They take you to that reflecting pool back there, and you're allowed to look at it so you can face your sins. Then, you come out into this room and you uncover your eyes again and everyone's there to greet you. All your friends and family. It's like you've been redeemed. You light your candle, and it burns with the others. Never had a feeling better than that my whole life. The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god.
Probably be pretty disrespectful to snuff a candle, huh? Probably something would have happened if I snuffed a candle, though. Oh,
It's
whatever.
nice to see those candles still burning. I figured they'd have gone out by now.
I did it to respect my bro and his faith, so it's fine. I'm glad you got to be happy and you got to enjoy that little bit of relief that, like, you know, your traditions are still held and your God's still watching, and yada, 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 yada. I didn't get a cool sword. I didn't get nothing for that. You can get level up. This is bullshit. Have I seen you before, child? This temple used to be closed up. I used to climb on the big
Just say the word.
stones. Okay, what's our current quest then? I guess we're looking for Cade Noir. Marewald, Black Meadow, Ancelog's Compass. Okay, so both these are in Cade Noir. Really, how come you don't have a quest?
Just say the word.
And Deer has a quest, bro. Where's your quest? Okay. This feels like the most pressing of all of our quests. There's a child in danger. Travel south. Southeast. And this was just past Black Meadow, so also in the southeast. So yeah, we'll go south first and then head southeast. So, road south, right beneath
Can
us.
do.
I didn't think there was anything particularly interesting in the smithy here, and we're pretty poor still. We're gonna take this trip onto the road. Interesting. As I, like, travel through, will I get more? Because there should be, like, a black marsh here connecting us to this, right? Interesting. Okay. In the Valewood, there was a place that we needed a hook to climb. So let's go climb that. Hopefully it brings us to the south entrance and I don't have to ford too far into this. I don't think wasting our in-game hour... Nothing we've been giving has been time-pressing yet. Okay. So I'm fine wasting a 16-hour round trip to come down here and see what's up. Use a grappling hook. You give the grappling hook a few swings for momentum and let it fly, and the hook lodges easily beneath a pile of stones in the upper edge of the wall. A few tugs on the rope will say that it'll stay put. Lost it? This is definitely a reusable item, but okay. With the help of the rope, you make your way up the face of the wall and over the side. Magic gloves! Yoinka? I do not think you will ever see this, but you are right, Fulvano. We should have journeyed south together and been safer for it. I would tolerate all the gloating in the world if I might live to hear it. I put myself out of reach of the beasts circling below, but I am done for all the same. I do not think I will rise again. Whoever finds this, pray for me. Perhaps in the next life I shall be a trapper of wolves. And instead you're a snacker for wolves. I think magic gloves is definitely worth the trip out here. +2 dexterity. So dexterity was action speed, right? Yeah, so this is going to be a 6% boost to reaction speed and a +4 boost to reflection. Interesting. He's a fighter. His job is mostly to stand in front. I don't really need dex on him. He already has better dex than me. So I'll go up to the 18 action speed and 12 reflex. Sure. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, sick. That's actually a huge buff. Yeah, I should really rework my stats a little bit. Bring my con and my perception way down, I think. Or not my perception, my resistance. Now that he's, like, our frontliner, I feel like I don't need defensive stats at all. I feel like I should just be, like, a sneaky little shit who harangues people from the edge of the battle. I don't know yet, though. Blood moss. How scary.
Yeah.
You giving me a heckin' frighten. Alright, that was definitely worth the short detour, the diversion. The distraction from our destiny.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Now we will travel 12 hours to Megrin's Fork. Guess we off-road a little bit, save a little bit in the angle. It was a... I guess the map doesn't necessarily show how far away they are, but it is crazy that this was an 8-hour trip, and then to the next area, the same distance away, is only an extra 4. Okay, hello, Woofy. Let's, quick save before we get ourselves into any situations.
Nice and quiet.
Would be nice to get that boy while he was off on his very own, but it's okay. We'll come over and sneak to this little corner of the woods. You better run! I don't think we gotta spend resources to fight a wolf.
Just say the word.
This losing a pretty decent chunk of health, but I think he lost most of that fighting the king.
Not a problem.
Let's all
Yeah.
explore together, yeah? Yeah? Good idea? Yeah. Jaw. I get they were trying, since it's a real-time with pause game, they want to make it a little more RTS-y, but I wish the unit grouping worked a little closer to what it's like in, like, Baldur's Gate 3. Listen, this whole game isn't gonna be just being like, I wish that this thing that this turn-based game does was what they used for this real-time with pause game. Because I know it doesn't translate exactly very well, and I know that there's, like, you know, differences in design philosophy. I just think you should be able to, like, default group your people together, so that when you select one person to go do a particular task,
Just say the word.
the party still travels as, like, a unit. Ooh, hello. A fine poleaxe, thou say. We shall take it.
Just say the word.
We will not shirk this bounty. We thank you, O kind god of adventurers, for the random axe you left. Surely it does not bode to more battles to come in our future. See, I see. A forest troll. A wilder. He's a little wilder than the kind of stuff we're used to facing. Okay, trolls. Trolls don't like fire, right? That's like a universally true.
Just say the word.
First, we're gonna gimp his accuracy so that we don't have to find out just how much damage he can do. I bet he doesn't like cold either. Maybe we can go give him a little touch.
Lavaru, be on seek!
He's blinded for the next 9 seconds.
Yes?
Let's see how much we can fuck him up.
These uns are in for a walloping! Sit!
Okay.
Just
Now
say the
I'm
word.
ready to amplified thrust off the old man into the troll.
Yes?
You here can use your little cantrip thing.
Let's have it out!
Nicely fought, squad.
Just say the word.
You can handle a little bit of trolling, don't you know?
Of course.
Just
I'm
say
sure
the
I
word.
selected the whole group for that, but okay. You don't need to make things difficult. You can just... Okay, this is another way off the map. Well, let's full explore the map. We're not cowards. We're just gonna peel off towards our destination just because we got into a stinky little encounter with a troll. Money for the group, a chewed letter. This piece of parchment is torn and flecked with blood and troll spittle, but little of it remains, reads. Word you might come to harm. Once I reach Defiance Bay, I'll hire guides to take me back west in safety. And see if we cannot find Fulvano. At present, I regret my eagerness to be away from the Gilded Vale. It is very dark. Fulvano was the name of the guy we got the gloves from. Oh, man. Neither party member turned up very safe, huh? A healing bonus, you say? +5 to reflex saves. And plus 25% to healing received. Though never famed as he would claim to be, Valiant explorer Fulvano was known as an eccentric who wished to see the world, where possibly he traveled by foot to gain a local's appreciation for the sights, sounds, and smells of the land he passed through. In practice, however, Fulvano was often claimed that his explorations proved only that the world outside the Valen Republic was a foul, smelly place that paled in comparison to his homeland. The amulet is said to have belonged to Fulvano. He was a man as much taken with mild superstitions, and this talisman, he said, was a source of luck. It also served a more sentimental purpose, for it depicts one of his greater ships, commonly seen in the docks of his homeland. Oh, it's the same slot as my cloak. Interesting. Oh, did the gloves come with lore that I just didn't read? Okay. These gloves are said to have belonged to Fulvano, who often found himself in need of some protection as he climbed the harsh terrain or maneuvered through the forest. While thick enough to provide some warmth, they are meant first and foremost must be flexible enough to not hinder delicate tasks. Neat. Should I jam all the stuff from this guy onto one character? No. Let's give this one to our knight. He's already wearing a cape though, boss. It's a will cloak. I think Dex is more important for him. I guess Fortitude would be the most important for a melee guy. Well, okay then. Everyone's wearing a cloak of minor protection gives 5 to everything. He is wearing a hood that gives +5 to one thing, and a cloak that gives +9 to another. He can switch depending on what we're facing. I think we're more likely to go up against... No, dex saves are definitely more common than wills. Plus the healing will help him through all fights. Yeah. I don't really see what the red's doing on that fit. Okay, it's just the helmet? Okay. What about the blue? What's the blue doing? Just your pants? Yeah, okay. I guess I will allow that. We're just gonna chill for now. That's clearly not the most important thing we could be spending our time on. Ooh. Okay, let's finish exploring this map before we call the stream. Unless I find like a cave or something that greatly expands the... You know, what that means, the scope of the mission as I have laid it out. As I have understood it while making the decision. But I do kind of want to wake up at 3 a.m. so I can hit up the McDonald's before they switch over to the breakfast menu. Ooh. And I am a compulsive bather who will need to shower before I fucking do any of that. Ooh, ooh. Stop sneaking. In theory, there's nothing here that can stop us. There, that one! Get that one! Okay, you know what? I may have spoke a little too soon. There's some paladins coming for us. That seems a little above our pay grade. We'll knock down the Ludrana.
How may I help?
We will laser beam this gold patch paladin.
Just say the word.
And then this gold patch paladin will be our front.
Lavaru.
Let's like pick our targets together, squad.
Yes?
Go ahead and recover some of our. Okay.
Join up! Yeah? You're mine!
That went way better than I thought it was gonna go, not gonna lie. Probably used too many spells for that. Oh my goodness. We'll just be taking all that to storage. This is a drug that's going to be sold. This is a common sight in Jared. Wasps fashion a sundered liquor and boil from the glands and sap trees. It is known to lend a sense of heightened alertness to the user, but is feel if worn and okay. This is fantasy crack. Plus perception minus. Okay, so it's Adderall. What was this one? Attacks me. This one's cocaine. This one's ADHD drugs. Understood.
Just say the word.
A grimoire, you say? Only wizards can learn grimoire spells. She has Fetid Caress and Necrotic Lance, Chill Fog, Ghost Blades, Fan of Flames, and Minor Missiles. Okay, so... yeah! Okay. 100 copper to learn Ghost Blades, 100 copper to learn Chill Fog, 200 copper to learn Fetid Caress, 200 copper to learn Necrotic Lance. Sick, bro. Oh my god, this is the fucking wizard fantasy that I've been craving for. Something fierce. Oh, there's something so cool about going around and taking out enemy wizards and just stealing little bits and tricks from their spell books, you know? Kind of like flavor it like you're doing it, kind of like a modified version. Pure beauty, pure art. If you're ever running a D&D game with a wizard in it, give them lots of spell books. I promise they'll be appreciative. Okay. Does a flat 21 to 32 damage, and also hobbles them, reducing their dexterity, movement speed, and reflex. Okay. So it's 2 dexterity and also 20 reflex. So the 2 dexterity now takes it down by another 8. So that's like actually pretty crazy. And then it's got enhanced accuracy against reflex saves. And then Chill Fog does slightly less damage than that one, but instead of hobbling them, it blinds them. Perception reduced by 4, accuracy reduced by all. Okay. Reflex and deflection. Okay, that's way stronger, actually. So this, like, slows their attacks down. This, like, completely disables their ability to fucking interact with you. Yeah, we're gonna learn Chill Fog, I think. You learned a new wizard spell. Remember, you must add a new wizard spell to Grimoire before they're available for your use. And then what second level spells do we know? Fetid Caress paralyzes the target as well as sickening the people around them. Okay. So their dexterity is set to 0, and they can't do anything for 10 seconds. And all their friends have all their attributes reduced by 1, as well as a huge tank to their fort and will saves. So you can hit with this. It's against their fort, and it'll make future will checks easy. Ooh, okay. And then Necrotic Lance. A big nuke, and then some damage over time, huh? I don't want to use all my money on this, but also, like, I kind of want to use all my money on this. You know to provide you with instructions. Raiding forces spread thin, and the road to the wilds leads south of the Gilded Vale lies unguarded. Given these favorable circumstances, sure you need to command a peasant or two. The archers tell me that Colsman made south after their escape. If you happen to retrieve one of the numbers, I may be convinced to forgive your previous mistakes. For the last time, you are to keep clear of Defiance Bay. Know that you cannot be trusted to acquire a useful specimen with even a modicum of discretion. I have no qualms whatsoever about using what materials I have at my disposal instead. Oh. That's important lore for the future, I am sure. Oops. Put that back here, put that back here, put that here, put that here. You go ahead and take that very special book. For a small cost, you can the spells instruction panel. You may also fill additional grimoires with different spells. Place your wizard's quick item slot to switch them, but be careful. Switching grimoires will temporarily lock wizards out of the spell cap. Oh my god. Wait.
Other matters to attend?
Wait. Okay, hold the fuck on. Currently, this grimoire has written down in it Minor Missiles, Dazzling Lights, Sunless Grasp, and Fan of Flames. I can take this grimoire and write in it Chill Fog, Ghost Blades, Wizard's Double, and also Oletta's Missiles. Fuck it. Fuck it, I say. Okay. Fuck phone though. Okay. So currently he has this selection of spells. I go into my inventory. I switch the grimoire. And boom, now he's got a whole different collection of stats. So sick. Oh my god, okay. You just fucking switch grimoires. That makes prepared casters so much more flexible. That is such a cool idea. Okay. Okay, we're gonna put fire-themed spells in this grimoire and ice-themed spells in the other. Well, they're both gonna have the missiles. They're both gonna have... Well, they're both gonna have the missiles. And this one's gonna have the Fan of Flames, the lights, and the doubles. And then this grimoire is going to have ice beam spells as well as missiles. So missiles, Kill Fog, Ghost Blades, Grasps. There's not in the order I expect them to be. I do have missiles first in both grimoires. But I guess it decides the order in the book? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Well, I think we prefer this grimoire for now. We very rarely got the cone spell to operate well for, although we did kind of blast those demons with it. This is fine for now. We'll pick spellbooks by jobs later and not by theme. I probably want one that has both the chill and the cone of fire. I'm definitely never going to use this, right? I mean, I did use it in that last fight. And, you know,
Just say the word.
We're still learning what spells are good and bad. We should be playing with everything. We shouldn't be setting ourselves into any boxes yet. It's way too early in our understanding of this game to, like, yeah, I know what's good. I don't know shit. I don't know what's good. I don't know what's bad. I don't know what's average. About 6 inches, they say, but, you know, that's gotta be, like, knocked up a little bit by, like, you know, fucking liars. So we're gonna check out all 60 inches of this little tower right here. Oh, shit. If the wisp wills it, that is.
Just say the word.
Bouncy, bouncy.
Slippery devil.
Bounce, bounce. What I like to see, squad. How are you doing health-wise, though? Yeah.
Just say the word.
You heal so damn fast, and like it's a good thing, but it's also kind of like a detriment to our activities. Takes me a while to realize just how far through your health you've burned, and then it's kind of too late. Our whole adventure and day shot. Probably also didn't help that we were living life in the fast lane.
Just say the word.
Spell-led items gain additional powers as the wielder meets specific requirements. You don't say. Old rot chew, huh? Chewing tobacco. Got no need for that right now, sir.
Yeah.
Keeping an eye out.
Rope and a grappling hook, you say? Always happy to have that as part of the kit.
Just say the word.
Okay, I'm actually pretty happy with how that went. That was there was totally a bottle on that shelf that didn't light up whenever I held tab. If that's meant to be like a sneaky little secret, or if that's meant to be like uninteractable decoration, I have to go back and check. I can't just leave potential values sitting in an orange bottle up top. No, that's just to fuck with me. Okay, okay, fair play game. You succeeded. You succeeded. You succeeded.
I'm on it.
I succeeded in my explorations. We're not sneaking around. We just took out a fucking gaggle of assassins. We're good. No one's ever been so good. We're tight. No one's ever been this tight. Oh, hello. A youngin', you say? Sounds to me like a weakness to exploit.
Just say the word.
Aye?
Aye? Oh, it's a lot of dogs.
Yeah.
That is a lot of dogs. Okay, most of whom are adults. We did specifically go out of our way to pick on the baby, so that's on us. Okay, that one wolf did join our cause. Let's all turn around and kill this one while we still have a second.
Just say the word.
Turn around and kill this one. Okay, you know what?
You're mine.
Fine, fair enough.
Just
yikes,
say the word.
Yikes, yikes. Off yourself. Ooh, you can't do it. It has to be an ally, huh? Well, that's gonna complicate things fiercely.
Yes?
Make it chilly up in here. Okay, let's not get any spells off. Let's just leave it to my one normal man to handle. I'll probably hit this one. It's the lowest. Honestly, what can you beasts do against my normal-ass man? Well, I'm prone. Turns out a lot beasts can do against one normal-ass man. Who would have guessed? Not losing my disrupting spellcaster in the first... Ooh.
I'm on
That
it.
was further back than I was planning for it to be. Gonna be honest with you. Yikes.
How may I help?
Just
All I
say the
gotta
word.
Say to that.
Athena Farino, Farinarima. Just say the word.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a problem.
Right, okay. Into the hut, back into the hut. Hut. Yoinka.
How may I help?
Just say the word.
Here we go. That's not where that one was supposed to go, though. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Well, we're carrying a pretty good pile. We could probably afford to stash some of it, huh?
Just say the word.
Alright. The word is said. Bitch.
Leave it to me.
F5. Quick save complete. Let's try that again. Let's actually first scout this area real quick again.
Aye?
Just say the word.
How may I help?
The word is goodbye.
Just say the word.
Architect Worth and Roth!
That is a dead young wolf, I'll tell you what. This is the wolf out of all the ones we're fighting who we can get the most damage off into. This is friend wolf. Okay.
Just say the word.
Whose side are you?
Sorry.
That's it! Leave it to me!
Just say the word. Death to our enemies!
I didn't think you'd stop attacking if I used my spells, not gonna lie. Okay,
Just
good
say
fight,
the
everybody.
word. You better run!
We have to burn that many resources. Your health's getting pretty low, but our spell casting resources are doing. Your spells are also kind of low, aren't they?
Just say the word.
I guess I
Yeah.
don't really have spell casting resources, so
Death to our
no
enemies!
shit. I didn't use many, huh? I have resources. They
Just
just
say the
generate
word.
every fight. Okay, they're better. They're more fucking real than your resources. I fucking work for them every time. I wasn't just fucking born with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take all them.
I'm on it.
A little bit of corner hidden away back here that will reveal. Okay, another exit. Good. At least we'll know we're not hurting for ways out when it's time for us to leave. Call that one good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, get moving, girl. Ooh, hello. Fool Marwants. Hello there. Begging your pardon, but you gave me a good fright. I thought I heard some rustling through the brush. Suppose that was just you. Silly of me. But suppose you happen to need some supplies. I thought I'd make my way over to Matimer Bridge. I'm starting to think better off heading back to town and getting a few more folks together. Better safe than sorry, right? Say, did you hear something? More wolf, huh?
How may I help?
Ow.
Just say the word.
Just one wolf dog. I'm not particularly threatened. Ring around the rosy going on. Round the wizard fighters go. Where they stop nobody knows. I'd really rather not lose the merchant. Okay, thank you.
Of course.
Why, every star in the sky, thank you! I've never seen these beasts so bold before. Strange times we're in. Here, take these. I'm heading back to Gilded Vale for certain, and you can make better use of them. Cool.
Just say
health
the word.
potions. Potion of minor endurance. Plus 56 endurance. Just a flat... We like that. We like that. That's endurance over 12 seconds. It's just a done. You'd think that the minor would heal more over the time, but nope. The flat ones are just stronger in every way.
Just say the word.
Okay, a little bit of exploring at the center to do, and we're finished with this map. Really,
I shall be discreet.
that crazy, but we'll be discreet anyway. Just
Saw you in the
Statue of Megran, goddess of war and flame. Dozens of names have been scraped into the stone at her feet. Supplicants seeking her blessing. Durance, squatting at the base of the statue, was an incredibly ugly man, with bulging red cheeks raked by pock scars and a scraggly beard. He is sweating as if he has a fever, but his breathing is measured and steady, like a slow push of a blacksmith's bellows. But that comparison feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison, probably sparked by his grin, is that of a bear trap. Then out of nowhere, there is a hint of alchemical flame that fades almost as soon as you identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue?
The question mark is barely there. As the man makes the statement, the statue takes on a reddish cast, as if the one holding a torch to it, then slowly blossoms into waving flames. The man doesn't turn as the statue blossoms into fire.
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel. It's only you I want to trade words with
His
anyway.
face tenses, with his iron bear trap smile ready to spring.
I swear before the whore that is Margaret, no harm will come to you in her shadow, if that's enough of a promise for you. If not...
Strange choice of company, stone seems cold comfort. The man styles slightly at your words, then nods, never taking his eyes off you. I could do better, though the road holds little else. His eyes run along the length of your frame, and he follows it with a sneer. Until now...
The world holds many whores we worship. Respect comes with honest
Excuse me?
titles. I bet even
I mean,
you
look,
have gone against instinct in exchange for a little copper.
if we're gonna
Or
worship
paid for
anything,
such incalculous
it might as well be sex workers, right? They are the secret glue holding our society together. The wording needs some work, though, brother.
But if I give offense, if words are all that are left to a man, then why in the Deerwood of all places he should have leave to speak them?
Study the man. The sudden weaving flames that the man casts more light in his features. The man's robes are dirty, stained with grease and other marks of the road. The hem of his robes, including the sleeves, are burned at the edges. He walked a great distance across a fire, and then reached into the flames with his hands to pull something out. Weaving firelight from the statue gives off no heat, so much so you wonder if it's some trick of the mind. The ugly man before you doesn't seem to notice it or feel it, though the sheen in his brow is still present, as if he's burning up from within. The staff looks thick, stout, of blackened ash, once burned by a terrible fire. Beneath the ash, the lines in the wood bear shapes and patterns. There was a certainty the staff was once something far more dangerous, but not now. As you study it deeper, it shimmers slightly in your eyes, like water catching the light across the statue. Whatever power bled from the staff, it didn't make it, or the wielder, any less dangerous. You look to see the man watching you study his staff. As his gaze meets yours, he nods with a humorless smile. I didn't catch your name, or why you wanted to speak with me.
You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter?
Oh my god, is this my guy right here? Yes, I also can never remember names. You have a much more flowery, poetic way of saying
It's
it,
what's
though.
beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within.
You mean the heart and not
it's
like
more
the
important
ligaments,
to me
right?
you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns.
Oh shit.
Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from.
But you can tell what I
Or
am.
how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now. If you need a title to hang on me to match your own, Watcher, then call me Durance. And as you observe souls, I test them.
How did you know I was a watcher? Durance shakes his head and his hand curls tightly on his staff. I can see the questions bubbling up. Let's burn them away, one by one.
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place.
Doesn't stop me from being an honest
We're
folk.
meant to travel together, you and I. Saw you in the flames. Not your face, but that soul of yours. All tightened up, like a huntsman's knot.
Wow, are you calling me stuck up? Are you saying that my holes are so tightened that they'd snap a huntsman's?
There's things we can teach each other. If you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions. I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their mewling problems and politics are.
Okay, well,
There's enough howling in the world.
I've never
without
heard a
me
cool
stoking that
dude
fire. I won't take from your provisions.
say he
Don't
doesn't
need
care
much on
about
the
your
road.
politics. It's not
I
something
can
cool
carry
people
my
say.
weight, which is considerable.
Turns out politics are actually kind of important. They affect like every aspect of a human being's life and existence, whether you want them to or not. And it's a privileged thing to say that you don't care about politics. Anyway.
Many will stand against you. They probably already have, from what I can see. Left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you.
What kind of marks?
Disease? Spirit wind? Both could have touched you, yet here you... As for disease, not all of us were close to water when the pox hit. But it's no
shit.
longer a passenger in my flesh. It left its marks as well. But like flames, the pox doesn't strike twice, nor is it catching.
Yeah, well, if your stone mistress there allows it.
Her? Don't fear her jealousy. Let us see what the road holds, Watcher.
Interesting fellow. We just kind of picked up on the road. Wasn't expecting that one. Durance, huh? Will I be forced to endure his company? Alright, what you wearing, boy? A unique robe. Reduces recovery speed by 15. It gives him constitution, and it reduces the damage he takes from fire. Durance's robe is frayed and tethered from heavy use. Lower helm appears to have been singed repeatedly, and it's caked with the ash of countless fires. I also have their armors, lightly enchanted against the spellcasting abilities. Also have custom decorative patterns stitched into the surface. Unlike most Woodian leather armor, Alice has been tailored in the Ader style, meaning the torso is more heavily reinforced, but it lacks sleeve due to the Ader's hot and humid climate. Jesus, fuck. You can tell I'm falling asleep at the wheel. Let's just take a quick second to see what Durance... Priest spells, you say? Armor of the Faith, 4 damage reduction for about 40 seconds. Some piercing damage and also lowers all their defenses. Cool. Blessing. Increased accuracy and damage for friends in an AoE. Sick. How long was that for? 25 seconds. Pretty short, but we can make that work. Strikes fear to the heart, inflicting a penalty and accuracy to all enemies in the area. Commands a single enemy to halt, causing them temporarily to cease all movement. That's already, I guess, 4 first-level spells, a combat trick. And then is it all second-level spells from here? Oh no, those continue to all be first-level spells. Holy shit, he's got a collection of them. Holy Meditation, concentration on a friendly AoE. Okay. Prayer against fear. Steals the mind of allies in the area affected by all external fears, granting immunity to the frightened and terrified afflictions. Restoring endurance to allies in the area. Yawn. Invisible, endurance, and stasis shield. Okay, just a little timeout. Cool, cool, cool. So does this work like priests and... He just has access to all his spells, it seems. So, like, wizards get spell books that can hold 4 spells of each level. Whereas maybe priests is what I'm assuming this guy is. Priest of Magrin, yeah. Maybe they have, like, more mediocre spells, but they can have them... AoE endurance, okay. Burn damage? Okay, deflection down. That's pretty sick. So if someone's blocking us a lot, we hit him with the mark. Increasing the might and resolve of all allies in an area. Cool, cool, cool. Creates a slow-moving energy production of the feast face, returning endurance to allies and inflicting freeze damage to enemies. Sick. That's some disciplined priest ass. I love it. Iconic projection. That is an iconic spell for a war priest to have. Heal and damage in the same beam. Mwah. Taps into the subconscious uncertainties, reducing the speed of all enemies in the area of effect. Okay, it's just an AoE daze. Immunity to sickened and weakened. Cool. Repulsing seal. Places a magical seal so the enemy sprawling on contact, causing them to become prone. Sick. Restoring some endurance to all allies in the area. And suppress affliction. Hostile effects suspended for 6.3 seconds. Okay. So if enemies like burning me and stuff, that's just like... I wonder if it like pauses their cooldown, or pauses their duration, ticks down for 6.3 seconds, and then their duration goes back as it was, or if their ability has like 7 seconds left and I use this, does it tick through the 6.3 while the 7 is ticking down, so only 0.7 seconds or like 1 tick is left? Because that changes the value of the spell incredible. I mean, I guess either way, it's like, you're doing damage to me, let's
Just say the word.
Now how does this affect my custom formation? Let's put me in the middle. These two guys will be like my flanks.
Can do.
Think of that, squad. I think it's a pretty good formation. You have me in the middle to respond at any range. You have these two guys at the back, aiming their spells in a crossfire. And then we got our tank boy at the front. I'm thinking this looks like a pretty solid alliance of goons and miscreants. Just... Ooh, and we got a board to test our stuff out against.
What?
Cool, cool, cool. What's the target look? Just a single target? Okay.
Levaru.
Yeah.
Beyond sea.
Yeah.
Hi?
Just say the word.
Say the word, you say. How about you get off my wizard and you go fight with your friends?
Narima.
Take a lot of damage there on old Durance. Maybe not hit the pig that's our friend. Maybe
Just
not
say
hit
the
pig
word.
that's our friend. Maybe not. Okay. Well, you killed the pig that was our friend, but that might be for the best, though. That might be for the best, though. Here, let's bless our squad so we get this done a little bit quicker. Yeah.
How may I help?
Maybe if you were to like contribute to the fight at all. Hey, warrior.
Just say the word.
Oh, I was right clicking instead of left clicking. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I keep making the same mistake over and over and over and over again. I'm just living my life on a record, repeating, doing it all over again, making the same mistakes. Oh my god, it's almost 10. It happens in every aspect of my life, just over and over and over and over and over again. But at least we have a tank now. That was the goal of the day, right? Let's get ourselves back out into the big world map. And then we're gonna call this son of a bitch stream over and done with. It looks like we don't get to fork off on this road. Interesting. I wonder if the road that I leave at affects my destinations. So Anselog's compass is there to the south. What if I take the east exit up here? Does that change the options that avail themselves to me? It does. That's fascinating. I should have checked every door back at the Gilded Vale then, huh? Okay. Anselog's compass is where I needed to go for Zamum. And then Black Meadow will lead me to the rest of this. Okay. So, let's get ready to head to Anselog's compass next time. And then... Oh, that's so interesting. Hold on, we should click on the east... Hold on, we should click on the westmost road too then, right? If that's how this works, then we're gonna have to, every time we go to an area, we're gonna check every single exit. Well, now we know. Now we know. Now we know. Now we know. Okay, that one didn't. Alright. I wish I could save on the map screen. Where the compass does not point. There, nailed it. Because we're going south, the place is called Compass, but it's our destination, it's not the... Listen. That should remember, okay, so we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go back to the Gilded Vale, turn that quest in. We're gonna see what happens in the east exit, and then we're probably heading down to the Black Meadow, and whatever lies beyond. So thank you for coming on this journey with me up until now, my brave lurkers, VOD watchers, whatever it is you are. I hope you enjoyed the time you spent with me enough to come do it again, maybe? Subscribe to the channel so that you see me again in the future. If you also want to help me out, you could, like, you know, like the video, or if you don't want it in your liked videos, you could just, like, comment down below. All that stuff makes my video go up and up in the algorithm, and you could help my channel grow. Either way, this has been Alex Elchin, Altoon, whatever the heck you want to call me. I'm so happy to spend this time here playing games for all of y'all. I hope you all enjoy seeing it happen. Until next time.